Up and down, for now I was vocal. Short was my joy, for today I'm Shiko. Tomorrow I could be a toy.
President Mwai Kibaki spoke at a function where 675 young people were presented with awards for completing the Presidential Award Training Program, which aims at inculcating virtues that will ensure sound moral and intellectual development of young people through training in leadership skills and community service. The head of state took the opportunity to reassure the youth that the government was keen on prioritizing matters of concern to them, as he urged them to take advantage of the increased democratic space provided by the new constitution to empower their communities.
The education sector, which provides our youth with the skills and knowledge necessary for success in life, continues to receive the highest allocation of resources.
Meanwhile, 66-year-old Makri Dodio continues to make headlines following her abduction Saturday from her beach home in Manda Island, a tourist who is now being held by a woman only identified as Abuyaya in Kismayo, Somalia, according to sources. The government is assuring tourists and investors in Lamu that security was being beefed up on the island.
The first incident was unfortunate, and yes, it went off hand. We couldn't catch up. The second incident took place, but this time, no incidents will take place.
We want to assure all our visitors, all the friends of Kenya, that we will never give in to terror.
The recent kidnapping has since been termed as a violation to Kenya's territorial integrity, but the government cannot afford to ignore the fact that the recent attacks continue to put Kenya's security on the spot, and so it cannot afford to lose this battle. Elsewhere, NAK Kenya chairperson and Gishugu Member of Parliament Martha Karua continued with her mission to popularize her party in all the 47 counties, as well as sell her presidential bid. Officiating at the opening of the Vihiga County NAK Kenya branch Mbale, she urged residents to vote in untainted leaders in the next general election and challenged women to vie for parliamentary seats.
Tusipopambana na ufisadi, hata pesa nyingi ikija ya county itabebwa na wachache na wewe utaendelea kuumia.
Meanwhile, businesswoman Mary Wamboi, who was in Othaya donating computers to a secondary school, has called on the government to clamp down on the production and consumption of illicit brew in central Kenya following the recent deaths of scores of people in Ruiru and Nyahururu after consuming the toxic liquor. And finally, from Uasin Gishu County, the Truth, Justice and Reconciliation Commission ended Wednesday yet another phase of the intense public hearings that have been going on for the last 3 days. During the hearings, the commission had that land continues to be the bone of contention between the Kalenjin and Kikuyu communities.
Those responsible should be able to apologize.
The commission, which is scheduled to start public hearings in Lodwar next week, also visited the Kiamba church where about 35 people were killed when the church was set ablaze during the post-poll chaos. Saly Mbilu, Citizen Live at 9.